everyone, Queen Haley here, and welcome back to another video, another vlog, shall we say. I have come to a realization. I may have shown you my game collection, such as Bendy and FNAF, and my My Little Pony collection, but I have not shown you my current prized collection, and if you can tell by that pin board back there, you already know where this video is going. Today, I'm going to be reviewing everything in my Hazbin Hotel collection. So, if you couldn't already tell, just by watching my videos, literally there's images in the intro that give it away. I am a major Hazbin Hotel fan, and especially a Alistair simp. Alistair fan, whatever you want to call it. I am obsessed with Hazbin Hotel, its premise, but especially everything the Radio Demon related. Where do my obsession limits go? Probably about as far as the one YouTuber who has the dandelion crayon wall. Yeah, it goes there. But there are limitations, which you will see in today's video. So, really quick, I'm gonna go get everything down and we're gonna get started. Okay, went and snagged everything off of the shelf back here. The pin board we're gonna get to later. So, we're gonna start off with my best item in the collection, which is the shark robot plushie. He's definitely in need of a wash, but I think I got him back in sometime during 2020. I've had him for a long time, and I absolutely love him. Unfortunately, I think since the official show has come out, you cannot purchase this variant on Shark Robot anymore, because they are coming out with a U2's variant, which, yes, I have ordered. It is on the way, sooner or later. And it will go awesome with the Shark Robot plushie. They also made a Angel Dust variant, but, I mean, come on. How can you say no to that smile? So yeah, he's definitely had some wear and tear on him, and he does, I will admit, have a few defects, but I don't care. I still love him. And I did fix him to the best of my ability, so if this hand looks larger than this one, that's because for some reason the one that I was delivered had more stuffing and also had a hole in his hand. But if you can tell, I did hand stitch the hole and I fixed him up. So I think he looks amazing. I no joke, so every night I have no sense. Anyway, I kind of have lost track of what's in order, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow here. Next up, we have U2's figure of Alistair, the original variant. They have this variant and then a shadow variant. But I bought the OG variant. This is his official design, obviously. The plush that I just showed you was the pilot design. I'm gonna do a slow turnaround here. They even got his bob right. The amount of detail in this figure is amazing. From the monocle to the antlers, he is a deer, and even his little cross garment here. There is even you can't really tell because obviously he's standing on it, there's even a pentagram on the bottom, and of course, the U2's logo. Here is his box that I obviously kept, because you gotta keep the U2 boxes, I mean, come on. it's the logo. And the Prime logo right here to show that he is from on Amazon Prime Video. Oh. Also, this is just the outer box. There's an inner box with U2s, which I have to be very careful of. You open the box, and inside, a little smile. And if I can carefully remove the inner box without damaging it, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. So here is the inner box that we're going to do a full tour of. So this is the front. It looks just like this, but it's more detail on the back. Wait, what's this say? Oh, so what do you think? And on the back it says this, which I will read to you. After 7 years, the Radio Demon is now back on the air and on store shelves. Where has he been? Don't worry about it. Now get ready to have your ear talked off and then completely eaten by hell's most charming cannibal. Don't forget to smile when purchasing. You're never fully dressed without one. His signature line. I think U2's captured his personality perfectly when typing this. And then if you can't tell, on the inside of the box is the, I have to angle it just right, is the Hazbin Hotel logo. Since this is a collectible, I obviously do keep it in the plastic casing, but the figure itself I do. Okay, what's the problem? What's it getting caught on? Okay. The figure itself I do keep out of the box. And yes, I am pretty sure all U2s come packaged this way. So we're gonna set him off to the side as we move on to the next item. I'm gonna save one of the items for last because it has been cold. Here, we'll do this. This is the, again, Pilot. This is my lenticular poster. I got it while it was last chance, but as lenticulars go, you turn it one way, you get one image. Turn it the other, you get a different one. So he's singing on one side and he's spooky on the other. I love it. There are some products here that were given to me rather than bought them. So I will tell you guys when it's a bought item versus a traded item. Okay, so I do need to separate items that aren't related. Let's do this next. Yes, I went there. I haven't worn them in a while, but these are Alistair printed socks. I don't remember what all characters they had, but again, this is from Shark Robot. A lot of these are from Shark Robot. Because I went like the next two items I'm about to show you. I also have both variants of the lanyards that I really should start wearing more often. I have the original variant as well as his neon variant, so I don't have a good enough camera to get up close action. But it's basically like a little chibi print across the neck, and then the little acrylic figure or head, whatever you want to call it, on the neckline. Or the charm, whatever. Same thing for the neon variant, which I think is very cute. We'll do this one next. This is not a official item. This was actually a birthday gift. Or was it a Christmas gift? I can't remember. From one of my siblings who knows that I love Alistair to death and got me a tumbler to drink out of. With this metal straw as well as a straight one. And it also came with a cleaner. I can find it in this pile. I kind of have everything in a pile below me. Here it is. So yeah. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I know I do actually. Okay. So I actually did keep the tag for the Shark Robot plush. Piece of history right here. Piece of history. I don't know why they label it for ages 3 and up, considering the show's plot line. Before we get on to the next few items, we're gonna get on to what I've set aside here. So we have this jumbo pin that I keep in the box, and obviously not on the pin board. If you guys remember my last Christmas video, or the one from a couple years ago, you will remember that this was a self-Christmas present that I bought for myself. I really don't like taking him out of the box, but I'm going to, for your guys' sake. I do not like taking him out of the box. It feels wrong. He is embedded with glitter and appears to be in a forest of some kind while he is in his spooky form. And this pin is also 3D. So like his bow tie, his hair is all separate pieces. So for protecting him, we are going to put him back in his box. The best of my ability, actually. There we go. Limited edition jumbo enamel pin. Hazbin hot dog. So it's a little dusty because I keep him on a shelf, but that's okay. Next we have one of the next last chance items is the acrylic standee. The regular one anyway. I have another one to the side here. And just like the U2s, you can't see it very well. Actually, you can see this one a lot better, but he does have the Pride pentagram on the bottom. And I can't tell if this is official art or if this is fan art, because this looks familiar, but this is official merch, as you can tell by the logo here. It doesn't look like Viv's style, but for all I know, it could be. Let's see, let's do the trading cards next. Next we have the trading cards that were released during the official show's production. 2 of these were given to me and 1 of these I bought. So we're going to start with the one that I bought, which is this limited edition promo card of Spooky Boy. And if you can't tell, he is shimmery. And it even says promo on the corners. You probably can't see it, but I love him. So then we move on to the items that were given to me. Now, of course, some of these are some of these are on the pinboard back here. I do have another one that I need to get, but we'll get to that in a second. So the other standee that I have is this mini one right here. A friend traded this with me for my angel dust pins that I had from the sets. If you can't tell, so, like the pin sets back there are 2 missing from each set because I sold my Vaggy pins to one friend of mine, and then I traded the angel dusts for what I'm about to, for the things I'm about to show you. So this was part of the trade. I got the mini Alistair stand, or mini acrylic, whatever. This is like the chibi version of the original. There's not really much to show with him, but he is very cute. The another part of the trade was this. What is it called? Stained glass jumbo pin. Unfortunately, the person who traded this to me, got rid of the box, unlike the last jumbo pin I showed you, so he did come in like a plastic. He did come protected. He came in a plastic like Ziploc bag, but I do not have a box to put him in, like a decorative box. So he sits on the shelf very delicately. And yes, I have tested the sunglass feature. It does in fact work. And I have to be very careful when holding him because they do not make any more of him. They really got the crazy boy. Anyway. Then I think I bought this from them. I don't remember. The Alistair acrylic keychain. This one is faced with both sides. I have to be careful because the light is shining. So yeah. Next are the trading cards that they gave to me. One was a freebie, and one I actually did purchase from them. Which, actually, I'll show them one at a time. Which is the regular Alistair card. The 3 out of 50 chance. And he is slightly bent, but you know what, I don't care. This lighting is not great to show him in. But you can tell. So then there is the microphone card, which I do have another of these cards that I was given to for free, but we'll get to that in just a second. So we'll show the pins last, like second to last, but now we're gonna get into the surprisingly non-Alistair related stuff. So I just mentioned that there was 2 cards that were given to me from this person, and here is the second person, or here's the second card. The Razzle Dazzle regular card, which is 33 out of 50 chance. These are first edition, by the way. All of these cards are first edition, which I am very grateful to have. So then, what fell... Actually, I'll show that afterward. So then, the second plush that I got from Shark Robot was little fat nuggets. And I do have his tag. Much like the Alistair plush. Once again, these are a rarity item, so if you want one, you'll probably have to go to like eBay or Mercari or secondhand sites, which personally I don't recommend unless you find like a good price for them, because these are a rarity, people will charge to heck and back for them. So unless you find like a reasonable price, I would recommend just saying that, just accepting that you lost the chance. I know that's a mean thing to say, but it is what it is. And, oh, I forgot to mention, the tags on the shark robots do have little images of who they are. Let me get Alistair real quick. He has one too. His is just a bit more faded. I'm sorry, dear boy, I have to. It's basically like a vectorized version of their pins. His is just a bit more dirty. So, speaking of fat nuggets, once again, this was not purchased by me. This was a Christmas gift by the same sibling who got me the Alistair cup. And I have 2 fat nuggets. Now, this is the official U2's fat nuggets, and oh my gosh, I cannot stop petting him. He's incredibly soft. Now, let's compare the two side by side. So this is U2's, and this is Shark Robot. The design difference is impeccable. Like, Shark Robots was much brighter. They had them on all 4s. And yeah, definitely brighter on the side. But they got his design pretty cool. So we'll put him up here. And then this is the U2's one, which is a lot darker colored in comparison to the Shark Robot one. But is much more firm in terms of stuffing, but is still very soft to pet. As well as they both have tails. This one is just longer. And I think this one, no, this one isn't wired, but you could probably curl it enough if you wanted to. U2's, make sure you cannot pull the tag off unless you give it like brute force. Because they design their tags to be non-removable. So the tags are fabric, these little metal bead things, and each U2's plush comes with a commemorative image of who you collected, as well as some information on the inside. So yeah, definitely would recommend getting one of these before they stop selling. Because, oh, that was dumb to do. Because if you don't, then U2's just not restock. I also have 3 more from U2's. So we're gonna do Kiki next. Now, just like Fat Nuggets, she is made from high-quality mink. She is very soft to just rub your fingers over and pet like she's a little cat. Her tail actually has a wire in it, so you can curl it behind her however you like. And is a lot longer than Fat Nuggets. Her collar is made of a felt material. And I'm just in love with the quality of the U2's plushies. Like, they are made good. They are made to last. Here is Kiki's tag, which, again, commemorative image. Do thanks for collecting me. And, you know, information and stuff. They're all gonna have the same basic information, just with different You know, different images. So we're gonna do these two together, but I also, along with Kiki, have Razzle Dazzle. I can never tell these two apart. I literally have to look at their tags to figure out who they are. Yeah, you have a spot in your tail, so you are Razzle. So we're gonna do Razzle first. This is Razzle. I got them on sale on the TikTok shop, actually, for 10% off. So it only cost me like $100 altogether. If you have any other questions about any of these products, be sure to leave a comment and I will do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. So here is Razzle's commemorative. So I'm gonna sit him down and get on to Dazzle. So again, they both have wings you can fold in. The only difference I see between the two is, like, you know, their facial expressions, as well as, I think Razzle is a lot lighter in color. Yeah, Razzle is lighter in color and has more of a neutral expression. Whereas compared to Dazzle, he's more, you know, happy and excited. But they are all made from the same mink fabric, both made from the amazing quality that YouTube rightfully charges for. I love them to death. And of course, Dazzle's commemorative right here. You can probably pause the video and, like, scan the QR code if you need to go, like, find them on the official site if you wish to purchase them. But I am not getting paid to do this. I literally just wanted to do this just so I could make sure I have everything caught up with my Let's Review series. So before we get to the last item, we're going to move on to the pins, and as well as one of the second to last items. So really quick, I'm gonna go record that on my phone. And here is the beloved pin board, which, ignore some of these, this is just my general pin board. So let's go ahead and get up close. Forgive the shadow, I'm literally having to kneel on my bed. So first we have the regular dear boy. Next to him we have the neon, the spooky, or two spookies, chibi gold variant, the pin sets that I still need to give my friend the Charlies, another friend of mine, sorry. Chibi gold, neon chibi gold, chibi spooky, why are you crooked? Chibi purple heart, chibi neon, die struck, glow in the dark spooky, rainbow dye, cutie gold, chibi, lenticular, and the one I like to call Captain Alistair Sparrow. So then the four down here are the limited edition pin set, which you could only get this through the bundles before the show aired, which I'm very grateful that my friend who gave me the cards gave this to me. And these are the three other pins that I traded my Angel Dust for, which is the Alistair pin, which these two came in the same set, and the two rainbow dyed, rainbow enamel, whatever you want to call it, pins. And these two, and this doesn't count, just these. The second to last item, which came with the gold pin that my friend gave to me, is the Hazbin Hotel keychain, keychain, whatever you want to call it. So this is, if you don't know Hazbin Hotel lore, this is actually Kiki in her key variant. I doubt you could actually unlock anything with this, but it's still very cool to have an actual key from the hotel, and I always keep it on my keychain, like my key ring, because yes. So finally we come to the last item, which I consider, one of the items I consider has been gold, aside from the literal gold pins. If I can get a thing of it. Preview. The Very Charlie drawing from Erica Henningsen that was on the red carpet before the show's premiere, which I won in a giveaway to celebrate Hazbin Hotel's first official release anniversary. And she freaking added a little, so this is her signature up here, the drawing, and then Charlie's little signature down here. I even kept the package or seal or envelope that it came in. But yeah, that is the entirety of my Hazbin collection. I do have more on the way. Don't think my adventure is done yet. I do have more on the way. I have a pin set that is from Mewtwo's that is going to come sooner or later. And I also have ordered the Mewtwo's variant of the Alistair plushie whenever that ships, as well as they're also planning to release what they call monitor buddies that come in the entire cast set, which you get of 2. You get 2 characters, so they have one of Charlie and Baggy, Angel and Husk, and one of Charlie and Nifty. I'm going to get the Charlie and Nifty, but keep Alistair for myself. Did you say Charlie and Nifty? Alistair and Nifty. Charlie, Baggy, 1 set. Angel, Husk, another set. Alistair and Nifty, the 3rd set. I'm going to purchase the Alistair and Nifty set for me, but I'm going to give Nifty to my friend Crumbled Cookie. You have seen her in many of my past videos. But I'm also going to purchase the Angel and Husk set for her, because I know how much she loves all 3 of those characters. And maybe if they ever come out with a Vox variant, maybe I'll surprise her with that. Anyway, but that's about it. I will very much update these collections as they grow and expand. But for now, this is all I have to show. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Leave a comment below if you have any video suggestions, such as song covers and games you may want me to play, or things you might like for me to draw, because I do need to get back into my speed paint videos. Don't forget to go to the description and join my Discord server if you would like to talk to me personally, as well as go follow all my socials down there, where you can see more channel updates, my art, and my writing, because I do write fanfiction of my OCs and stuff. And yeah, so until then, I bid you adieu until next time. Just a quick sec. I'm just here to update the pin count, because at the time of recording that video, I was waiting on more stuff from Mewtwo's, and then recently, let me check out recently, because I've had this for a little while now. I've had this delivered since April 25th, and it's now May 14th, so I apologize for not making this sooner. But the official Mewtwo's pin set of certain characters. So let's get a close-up look at that. I have to really angle it so it doesn't reflect. I initially bought it because of the Alistair, of course, Kiki, and Fat Nuggets, and, I mean, come on, who could resist the Lucifer Ducky? But it also came with the Chaggy pin, which I said, you know what, we'll keep it, unless I find someone who wants it. But I mainly wanted these 4. I don't want to take them out of the box, but for you guys I will, but they are going right back in as soon as I'm done with them. The initial slip has, like, okay, so this is the 4... I just realized Lucifer got Mike Wazowski. Poor boy. But yeah, this is like the print on the back, and then if you look closely here, the image printing is all over this back, as well as on the inside. And of course, you know, Kiki and Chaggy here. And now I have opened this before. So, I'm going to take them out one by one. If I can get them out. No. Okay, how do I get you guys out? I don't. You know what? No. I'm not taking them out. I'll open the box, but that's as far as I go. So, here is best boy, in my opinion, Alistair, with his little shadow companion. And then Shaggy, or Charlie and Baggy, doing what appears to be some kind of duet together. A little Lucifer Ducky, which this needs to be more merged up because this is adorable. I would absolutely have a plush of this. And then little Fat Nuggets is sleeping. He's your sleepy boy. And as well as Kiki, who's holding the key of herself, which is really weird. Also, as I was watching this footage, I forgot to mention on the pinboard that in between the gold singing Alistair and the skull sets, I do have the Shark Robot Fat Nuggets plushie. I completely forgot to mention it in the video. I don't know why. But I bought that along with the Nuggets plushie from Shark Robots, so that way I would have, I guess, kind of a match. But now I have 2 Nuggets plushies. And now I have a Kiki plush, or not plush, Kiki pin to go with the plush, as well as another Alistair edition to add to the shrine. And honestly, like I said, I would absolutely have a plush of this duck if I could. But here's the back. As you can see, it shows all of the pins that you are getting in the set, as well as the QR code and some copyright and stuff. Let's see, warning. Adult collectible, not a toy. Recommended for ages 15 and up. I wouldn't even recommend this stuff for a 15-year-old, as the show's premise is very graphic, since it's set in hell. It's very graphic with, like, nudity and sexual content, cussing. I don't know why parents allow their children to watch this. I really don't. I question you parents out there that let your kids watch this. Just because it is a cartoon or it is animated does not automatically make it for children. Let the adults have their adult spaces, instead of thinking that every cartoon is made for children. Okay? All my parents out there, say it with me. Hazbin Hotel is not for kids. God, sorry. I just get so riled up over that. Like I said, on the front, it says Collector's Edition right here. I don't know if you probably can't tell. But yeah, I do have one more thing from Mewtwo's coming in. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm still waiting on my Mewtwo's Alistair that I ordered, but that won't come until between June and July, so that'll be that has become my self-birthday present. Because as we all know from previous years, June is when the birthday countdown starts, all the way from June 1st to June 29th of my birthday. Oh, there's a little bit of glue, like where the plastic is. What the heck? What are you doing there? You don't belong there. Oh, also, again, you cannot mistake this